me, River.
Me, Terran.
And today we're doing our third
Foods by State.
And we're gonna pick 2 more. So this will be our this will be our 5th and 6th food out of 50. So we got a long way to go, but it's still been really fun. And I'm excited. I still hope I get Idaho.
So far I've gotten python and cotton candy burrito.
I've gotten scorpion lollipops and beer rock, which is like a roll. So we both had like poisonous animals and then like a interesting food.
We also both had savory and sweet.
Yeah. Okay, so
I hope I get sweet again. It's more fun.
It's gonna roll it. I think all of them are cool, but
South Dakota.
What's that?
I don't actually know. Check our list.
Let's see. It is.
We don't have these memorized. Okay, I'll roll while you're going. Idaho!
What is Chislic?
I got an ice cream potato.
What's Chislic?
I don't know what Chislic is.
Okay.
We'll look it up later.
Well, I got
ice cream potato.
Well, I got
That
Chislic.
sounds fun.
Okay, that does sound fun. I kind of wanted that one, but whatever. I'll get to eat it, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you can eat it.
But yeah, so let's get started and let's find out what our foods are. So now it's time to make our Chislic, and we're gonna start off by opening up our fresh organic loin, top sirloin, like steak bits. We want them cubed because this dish is cubed, almost like a skewer. And it's like from the German immigrants, and it's basically like a skewer. So here we go. It's all wrapped nicely in a plastic bag too. Look at that. Our meat is we got a really cool thing about our meat because we had it pre-cut, which you guys can do too, just at like a local butcher, just 2 inches. And so it looks just a little bit like that. And then you just can take it, I'm just gonna put all my because basically right now we're making a marinade. And then we're going to cook them on the stovetop or fry them in like 2 cups of like olive oil or avocado oil. And then that's basically it. It's a really simple recipe, but I think it'll still taste really. Now it's time to make our marinade. So we're gonna start off with our brown sugar, which is just a 1/4 cup. So let me get that. All right, that's a 1/4 cup. And then next would be 3/4 cups of Worcestershire sauce, which is this stuff here. Love the smell of it. So now we're going to add in that too. Just gonna put that in there. And then next is 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Let me get my measuring spoons. 1 teaspoon right here, onion powder. There we go. This is onion salt just because we decided that we just didn't want to add the salt and we're just gonna add it into the onion powder, so. Here we go. Okay. So now we added that. And next is 2 tablespoons of chili powder. This stuff right here. So 2 tablespoons. I'll just open this. Yeah. This is our ancho chili powder, and it is 1 tablespoon into the marinade. And then next will be our liquid smoke. Okay, so this is the liquid smoke, and it smells really good. It doesn't smell like smoke. We have a ton of smoke here right now. It doesn't quite smell like smoke, but it does smell good, kind of like a barbecue smoke or something. And this will be 1.5 teaspoons, so let me take it. Our next ingredient is this Traeger Blackened Saskatchewan rub with some like garlic and signature spices and stuff. And I really love Traegers because they make really, really good foods. And I'm pretty sure all of our meats that we cook now are probably either on the Traeger or sous vide. So I'm really excited to use this. I've tried it a little bit and it tastes really good. So this will be 2 tablespoons of this stuff. And probably should open up the bigger side. First, I forgot to add my liquid smoke. This stuff is potent, by the way. Just so you know, I would not try it just alone. I tried a little bit, it's strong. It's strong. So now let's see, 2 tablespoons. Okay, 1 tablespoon. Looks pretty cool. 2 tablespoons. And then our last 2 ingredients are black pepper to taste, so you can just add as much as you think that you would enjoy. Just not overpowering. So I think that'll be enough for me. And then our last thing is 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. So I'm just gonna add this. That's 1 teaspoon.
2 teaspoons. So this will be a pretty spicy marinade, but I'm excited, so let's mix it up.
Look at all the spices. And you still got that Worcestershire sauce and stuff at the bottom, which is kind of like the liquid part of the marinade.
Yeah, then after this, we're just gonna let this sit in the refrigerator for 1 hour, and then we're gonna get like 2 cups of not vegetable oil, do not use vegetable oil, like olive oil, or I'd probably use avocado oil since it's a little bit less potent and powerful. So I'll probably use avocado oil, and then you're just gonna basically fry these, and they're ready to go. So these are basically like skewered meats, like you can take like 1, 2, or 3. It's a lot different than a kebab because kebabs are like vegetables and chicken and a bunch of different things. And this is just one dish that has like attached to a stick that you can just kind of like eat like finger food or like an appetizer.
Kinda.
I think it smells good.
What is it?
It's liquid smoked stuff. It was like really good. It was like it was kind of like when you know when you like smell, kind of like it's like tasting Dad's like Traeger smoke smell. Mhm. I don't know if I like that. What? Is it potent? Yeah. I didn't try it all, but have you tried it?
Mm-hmm. It's like lemony.
It's smoky. Really? It's interesting. Definitely interesting. I'm not sure if I would ever. I don't know if we'll ever finish using this because I don't like the aftertaste that much. Hello and welcome to another part of our Foods by State. I got Idaho, so I'm making ice cream potatoes, and I'm making this dairy-free and gluten-free. So we're doing like our healthy twist on it. And I actually have a lot of cool ingredients here. We got some coconut whipped cream, some mint, some oat ice cream. I actually made some turmeric dye instead of normal food coloring. I'll use that as my food coloring. Got some shredded coconut and some cocoa powder. So let's get started. The first step is take your ice cream. And I'm just gonna eyeball it a good potato size. Normally you would use a higher fat ice cream, but since we're making this dairy free, it's a little lower fat. So it might be a little more soft. Hopefully it's still okay though. Okay, that seems like a good amount. Actually, wait, I'm gonna do one more scoop. There. You can never have too much ice cream. I'm just gonna mold it into a potato-ish type shape. Never actually made potato shapes before, so this is kind of new for me. Yeah. Okay, that's a little good potato.
Hi, I'm River Greenfield, and I just made these really fun sweatshirts. I was inspired to make these because I'm really into drawing cute animals, and I figured this would be a fun challenge for me. If you want one of your own, you can buy one at Zazzle.com for only $23.99. Link in the description.
While our potato ice cream thingies are freezing for around 2 hours, we're gonna make our cheese, which we're gonna use some shredded coconut, and we're gonna use this stuff, organic coconut, unsweetened. And also, I made some yellow dye like I was telling you about. It's basically turmeric. And yeah, I pretty much, you just basically add, I think a teaspoon of turmeric to a half a cup of water, and then you boil it down until it's half a size, which is a quarter cup, since you added half a cup of water. And then, yeah, that's how you make it. So now we're gonna start making our cheese. We got half a cup of coconut shreds. And then I'm kind of gonna just do it a little bit at a time. So like, let's go 1, 2, 3. Start out, we'll see how that turns out. For normal food coloring, you probably only use like a couple drops, but this is definitely not as potent. But it's coming together. Now I'm cutting the bacon into some little slices here. It's actually just red licorice. We also got some yellow square chewy candies for the butter. And try to do your best to find like organic ones, since we're trying not to use a bunch of like normal candies and stuff. Trying to make this as unique as possible. So yeah, this is some healthy licorice we found, and it's gonna turn out good. Looks like bacon. Now we got all of our toppings done. We got our cheese, which is actually coconut flakes and turmeric. We got our bacon, which is actually pomegranate licorice. Our butter, which is actually chewy candy. Our chives, which are actually sliced mint leaves. And then this is going to be the sour cream, and it's coconut milk whipped cream. And now it's time to make the outside of the potatoes, because right now they don't really look like potatoes. They just look like balls of ice cream. So, let's do that. So, let's unwrap these. Hopefully they're not too soft. I would recommend using something with milk, because oat ice cream is very soft. I did not plan that out very well. So now I'm rolling in the cocoa powder, making it look a little more ice cream, or potato-y, sorry. And this is, the cocoa powder actually is helping it with the melting thing. You do this kind of fast though. The cocoa powder is actually from Thrive Market, and you can get that in this link down below. And yeah. Okay. Shaping it a little bit because it got a little flattened. This one, the cocoa powder, too. Now they look a lot like potatoes. Got that dusty coloring. Look a little flat, but it's work. Press it. Yes. I like this one a lot. This one's well too. It kind of looks like a. Oops, it's not done yet. I'm gonna shape this one a little bit more. That was a little better. And back into the freezer with these guys. I'm just add a tiny bit more, and I think we're gonna go over here. So I've just put 1 cup of olive oil or avocado oil, it's your choice, and a little bit of butter because I didn't have quite enough. So that's why my oil is just a little bit brown, because butter browns. It's not a big deal. But now we're just gonna add in our meat for 3 minutes. And use the squeeze to get them out because it contains the oils. I think I like this. It's like meaty, which he likes, and it's got a lot of flavor, and which he also likes, and some spice, which he definitely likes because he likes his hot sauce. So I think he's gonna really enjoy this one. Okay, so basically our pan is a little bit small, but it works pretty good, and you have enough oil. But we noticed that the cubes are a little bit small; they're not exactly 2 inches. And so we're just gonna cook ours out like 2 minutes, so like 1 minute, like 1 minute and 50 seconds, so like 2 minutes. Just because we don't want to have it so overcooked that it won't taste good. Terran, this is my dish. This is Chislic from South Dakota. Ooh. And yeah, so
really, it smells amazing.
Yeah, I think it smells amazing too. But basically, it's just these meat skewers that are basically from Germany. They're in Germany immigrant dish, and yeah,
very cute.
Yeah, I think they're cute and tiny.
Are they supposed to be a bigger kebabs, or are they just supposed to be tiny?
Well, they're not a kebab. They're a skewer kind of. And then, but yeah, they can be bigger. Usually they're like 2 inches in size, but we made ours a little bit smaller. But I still like them. So, you ready, Tara?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Mmm, that's really good.
Mmm. It almost tastes like a barbecue chip, but it's like not crunchy or anything like a chip. But it's like a little, like a mini steak almost with a bunch of flavor.
Yeah,
I really enjoy that.
I like the sauce. The seasoning is my favorite part. It goes really well. I don't know what you put in there. Maybe it was the disgusting tasting liquid smoke, but it's really good.
Now it's time to decorate. So let's get our potatoes.
Good. They look like dirty, earthy potatoes. Thankfully, they're kind of already plated, so on this nice board.
So the first thing you're gonna do is make a little notch, because that's what you do when you do baking potatoes. You're basically trying to make it look as much as a baked potato as possible. Let's get a little notch out of there. Like that. I'm gonna do one to start. I'm gonna do the whipped cream.
Ooh, can I have some?
Yes.
Yay.
Open your mouth. Oh, you're welcome. This is gonna be sour cream. There we go. Dress it up a little bit. Okay. And then we're gonna put some cheese on. Ooh, it looks pretty cheesy. Take this off. Wow. And then we're gonna add our bacon. Some bacon bits. Oops.
It's not the easiest to decorate. And then we're gonna put some chives on, which are actually mint leaves. And then we got a little slab of butter right on the top. Now for the next one, I actually like the shape of this one way more than the other one. So I'm excited to do this one. If you guys have ever eaten a baked potato, you should try making this. It's really fun. So this was actually just made by a little not small town, Boise chef. And the reason it's potatoes is because Idaho is actually known for their potatoes. They produce a lot of the potatoes for, they have a lot of potato farms near Boise and stuff and a lot of towns. So they decided to make an ice cream potato and try to make it look as much alike as a normal potato as possible. And I think they did a pretty good job, so this looks very similar. The last slab of butter, and ta-da! Baked potatoes! Mom!
Yeah.
Do you want to see the baked potatoes?
Yes.
Yay. We're gonna see if they look good enough. They look good?
Oh, those are cute.
I know, right?
Right on.
They look
Good
like
job.
potatoes.
What's this?
That's just coconut, shredded coconut with turmeric dye.
Wow. Those are really cute.
I know. I'm excited to try them.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Very good job.
I really enjoy that. Like the cocoa powder, like keeps the ice cream's wetness inside.
I know. I
So, like-
was really happy for
But
that.
like it
'cause this is
also
melting a bunch.
like looks like it doesn't look like a potato, but it tastes like chocolate ice cream mixed with vanilla ice cream. With, like that Starburst looks really good too.
Yeah, no. Cocoa powder down my throat.
Slightly cool.
How much is each of these potatoes? How much is each of these potatoes? How much ice cream is in each of these potatoes? One pint. Just one pint? It's big. They're gonna keep for a while.
Yeah. Well, that's a filling potato.
I didn't eat that much, but it's really good.
Yeah. Good job.
Sure, I'll try a bite.
Yeah, does Mom want to try a bite?
Mom, I'll get you a spoon.
Oh, I'll share. We share the same cooties.
I ate the butter. I hope you don't mind. Tastes like chocolate ice
You
cream.
have to do this
It's
more.
like a chocolate sundae, but
You have to do it more.
it's like a potato.
This
Wow.
one's for Dad when he gets back from his trip.
Thanks for sharing. That's
Yeah.
good.
We should make other things like that.
Good job, guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We really enjoyed
Food by
making
state.
it. Yeah, and I think you guys, if you try them, you guys will really have some fun doing this.
Yeah, personally, these are my favorite episodes.
Yeah,
They're
and
so
if you
fun.
guys want to see more of these episodes or more of just a ton of cool episodes, we got interviews and stuff
So
like
many.
that. Then you guys can go to GoGreenfields.com. You can also see some cool recipes and photos and stuff like that. Or you
Go
can
to
also check
social
out
media.
Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram.
Snapchat, TikTok, all those. So make sure you guys check those out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Welcome to another 10 New Ideas with me, Terran. I'm River.
What?
I'm River.
Oh, I said
What? This is our next 10 New Ideas segment, and if you guys haven't heard one before, we do make up 10 new ideas, and then we choose our 3 favorite and share them with you guys.
Yeah.
And I think the full time, if you want to see them, are down in the show notes. So yeah, you want to go first? I guess since you went first the last 2 times, I have to kinda.
Well, you kind of said no.
Yeah,
last
last
time.
time I said
You
no.
didn't want to last time.
Okay, so my first one is like I had waffles a couple of days ago. I was making waffles, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I just like had all like these ingredients and stuff in like this little kit, so I could just like be like, I want to make chocolate banana with banana syrup on top.
Did you make pancakes a couple days ago?
It was both, and so like I think it'd be cool if like there's like this little kit that you could like come with and be like, and then you just be like, I'm in the mood for, I don't know, lollipop rainbow sprinkles with whipped cream on top. That sounds decadent. Holy moly.
Does it come with a cow so you can make your own butter and whipped cream?
Cow included. Bucket not included though. Bucket not included for.
Oh, you have to buy your own
Yeah, you
bucket?
have to buy your own bucket. I know, it's sad. You can't get the milk without a bucket. But, and then my second one is, we have these things called chili pads, so does our dad. And they basically, it's like, they fill, like, some, I don't know, part of your bed with, like, water or something in, like, this waterproof case. And, it cools it or heats it up, depending on what the weather is. So if it's snowing, I'd probably want it hot, not cold. But I like sleeping cold. So honestly, I probably would still have it cold. But basically, it keeps it cool. And I thought it'd be funny if like there was like a really chili pad, because they only go down to like 50.
Made of beans.
Like 55. Yeah, I made what?
It's a chili pad.
Oh, no, not that kind of chili. But it also only goes. I don't know what it goes to heating because I haven't heated it yet. But it'd be cool if like instead of like going to like only like 50, you could go to like, I don't know, something like where it's cold but not really really cold. So if it's like, if you're somewhere like Las Vegas, because it gets hot there. I was just there. Believe me, it gets very hot there. So if you could go to like, I don't know, like 40 degrees or something
40
nice
degrees?
something nice and cold, so you're not.
Is that even comfortable at that point?
I would be comfortable. But and then like if you could go to like 90 degrees if you live in like Vermont or Iceland or somewhere where it gets fairly cold in the winter.
I want that if you're like literally sleeping outside.
Yeah, I know. You can be transportable.
Okay.
And then my third one is a giant, not giant, just a regular size, like a jet ski bike. So like if you're like motorcycling across the road, you're like, boom, and then you're at the lake, and you're like, oh no, I have to swerve left or I'll be late for my work. You just like go across the lake, and it's a jet ski, so it just flies across the lake. And you're
Is that
like,
legal?
wee. Most likely. You probably have to get like a jet bike license.
I feel like it'd be dangerous like, crossing against the road and just like jumping off the bridge on your bicycle into the water.
But it would be fun.
But how do you land it?
I mean, you probably have to practice a little bit, but it wouldn't be that hard. But those are my three.
Okay. My 3 is a room like temperature bowl, because if you're making like a hot mixture or something, you have to get it back to room temp. It takes a really long time. So if there was like some sort of like refrigerator almost kind of like bowl where it like you basically type in the temperature of the room and then it like makes the bowl that heat, and then or like it cools the mixture down to that heat with like an internal temperature stick. I don't know. It just basically make the whatever mixture you're making room temperature. And then my next one would be a mined paper device, because I don't know if any other people have experienced this, but like when you come up with this awesome idea and you try to like draw it out or something and it comes out like 10 times worse than what's in your mind, you're like, why can I not put this right? It's really annoying. So like a minded paper device would be really, really nice. And then also, this one would be just kind of cool, a augmented reality bow scope. So like it would like show you like these really cool like target symbols and stuff where you're trying to hit, and like
and then you can break your arrows and stuff when you shoot at them.
what?
Well, I mean, if it's like a bow scope.
No, you actually do. You shoot at targets still.
Do you drive? Oh, you're actually shooting at targets.
Yeah, it's because augmented reality, it shows you what it actually looks like. It just like, adds stuff, so like add like this really cool like target symbol and like show you how many yards it was away, and how like on the scope.
Okay.
That'd be useful. Yeah, so those are my 3 ideas, and I think that's it.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening, and we'll be back next episode with some more ideas.
Yay!